You know that feeling, right? That incredible breakthrough moment happens in your class, and you just wish you could bottle it up to study later. But how do you actually do that without getting buried in scribbled notes or spending hours rewatching video? Well, today, we're going to dive into a solution that turns lesson observation from a total drag into a source of real data-driven insight. I mean, really think about it. It doesn't matter if you're a coach observing a class, a group of teachers doing a lesson study, or just trying to reflect on your own teaching. This is the big question, isn't it? How do you capture that lightning in a bottle, that aha moment in a student's eyes, and turn it into something you can actually learn from and share? And let's be honest, the old way is tough. Our notes are always going to be a little subjective, key interactions can be missed in the blink of an eye. And seriously, who has the time to sift through hours and hours of video footage? It makes sharing concrete, objective feedback really, really difficult. So here's our plan for this explainer. We're going to see how to capture great teaching with an AI partner, walk through a super simple 3-step process, check out the instant reports it generates, and then see how you can share all that teaching wisdom with your team. Okay, let's jump right in. We need to start by kind of shifting our mindset. What if capturing a lesson wasn't a chore anymore? What if it could become a completely automated, seamless part of how we already teach? And this is where things get really interesting. Meet the dynamic duo, HiTeach and AI Sokrates. You can think of them as an integrated system designed for both incredible digital teaching and powerful professional development. So here's the breakdown of how they work together. HiTeach is your engine in the classroom. It's the tool you use to run interactive polls, activities, and really get your students engaged. Meanwhile, AI Sokrates is your silent partner, working quietly in the background, recording and analyzing absolutely everything for you to review later. Okay, so how does this all actually work in practice? You might be thinking it sounds complicated, but this is the best part. It's so simple. You don't need to be a tech wizard. It really just boils down to 3 easy steps. Seriously, this is all you have to do. Step 1, before class, you just set up your lesson info and hit record. You can even invite observers to join with a simple QR code. Step 2, you just teach. Use all the cool tools in HiTeach to engage your students. And step 3, when you're done, you click End Lesson. That is it. The AI takes over from there. Now that second step, teach and engage, is so important. This isn't just about recording a lecture. You're using a whole toolbox of interactive activities, polls, quizzes, creative prompts, anything to get every single student involved. And the crucial part is, every one of those interactions is being captured and timestamped for later. For example, you could run a quick multiple choice poll and see the results live, or you could pose a big question and generate a word cloud to see what the whole class is thinking. You could even do a fun timed buzz-in competition, or have students send in drawings or pictures, and all of it, every single click, is logged. All right, so you've taught an amazing lesson. You clicked that End Lesson button. So what happens next? Well, this is where the real magic kicks in. And this is the absolute game changer. There's no waiting around, no spending hours processing video files. The second your lesson is over, the system is already putting together your video, your transcript, and all of your data. Your complete report is ready to go almost immediately. So what do you get in this report? Well, first, you get the full Socrates video, a complete recording of everything. Then you get the AI analysis, which shows you key metrics on how students were interacting. You also get a full searchable transcript of the class, all time-stamped. And you can even upload your own lesson plan to give it all perfect context. Now, this is incredible for your own reflection, of course, but it's so much bigger than that. This is really a platform for building a professional learning community. It's about turning a single class into a shared resource that helps everyone grow together. You know, this quote from the people who made it really hits the nail on the head. The whole idea is to create a library of best practices, to save these amazing teaching moments and make it super easy to pass on all that hard-earned wisdom to your colleagues. So if you're thinking this could really change how lesson studies or professional development works at your school, I'd really encourage you to check it out. Just grab your phone and scan the QR code right here on the screen. It'll take you to a page with all the details on how HiTeach and AI Sokrates work together. So the question I want to leave you with is this. What could you discover if every single lesson could be captured and analyzed effortlessly? What new levels of collaboration and growth could you and your team unlock? It's a pretty powerful thought. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.